What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. In today's video, we're going to be talking about equilibrium. Ooh, equilibrium, cool stuff. Stick around. Let's do it. So what's going on, guys? My name's Nikita. We talk about some random ass shit on this channel, and this is one of those videos where we talk about some random ass shit, but hopefully this random ass shit will somehow, in one way or another, maybe aid you in your life and give you something to think about. So let's jump into it. So I want to talk about our personal equilibrium. Now, I don't know how based on fact this is, but this is something that I've observed and witnessed in myself and in others, so I'm basing this off of experience. In my opinion, I believe that there has to be a homeostasis of the self at all times, or else the body and the mind start to become destructive. To break this down into, I guess, categories, we can separate our existence, so to speak, into four, let's just call them pillars, to four pillars. And I'm sure this may sound familiar to a lot of you. Basically, there are four pillars of yourself. We have your physical, which is like your body, your feet, your sensations, your perceptions of the world, like your feeling, your touch, your sensations, your senses. Intellectual domain, which is your logical reasoning for everything around you. Logical reasoning to explain your reality. Then we have the emotional, which is obviously everything emotionally related. So feelings in general would be your emotional domain. And lastly, we have our spiritual, our perception of our place in existence in the universe, whether it be religiously, spiritually, you know, whatever, but that's that domain. There needs to be a balance between them, and they all need to work together to create almost like a rope. If you ever see a suspension bridge, those like metal ropes, you know, I guess suspensions, I don't fucking know, but the big ass ropes that are made of like steel, ropes working together, and if they start breaking, it's gonna put heavier weight on the other ropes, causing an imbalance in the bridge, which eventually will lead to other ropes breaking and having the bridge collapse. So you need to have equal weight distributed amongst the bridge, amongst those ropes, so that the bridge will remain standing and no part of the bridge is compensating for the other. Say you're fat, right? You're really fat and you're trying to get skinny. So you can say, I love cake, right? I love it. I want to eat it so bad, right? It's your feelings. I just want to eat it. You know, like it makes me feel good eating this cake. Intellectually though, you know that you shouldn't eat the cake because you're on a cut. So there's an imbalance there. So you have to work on making sure that there is a balance. So whether it be eating cake in moderation, creating a plan of when you can eat cake, you would have to create a plan to balance those two out. Your passion is to be in a band and make music. That's what you want to do with your life. Like, that's your dream. But you know that that's risky business, because you might A, not make any money, 2, fail, 3, end up broke. So instead, you go and work for corporate America and make big bucks, making sure that, you know, you provide for your family, you have you know, your savings and all that shit, a lot of money, but you hate doing what you're doing. See, there's a conflict there. There's a conflict, there's an imbalance in the self, because your emotions and your spirituality, your passions, aren't being satisfied. But intellectually, you know that you have to do something where you have an income to support yourself and your family. I guess the main point of the video in general is just to say that if you start getting vibes that something's not right in your life, you know, and it's repetitive, like you keep thinking about it, keeps bothering you, and don't push it aside. Really try to figure out what's stemming those feelings. Remember, these pillars, they're not connected. They're individual, they're independent. They just have to work together to intertwine independently. It's not just one big rope holding the bridge. It's multiple ropes holding the bridge. You can't ignore these signs from yourself, from your conscience, because that shit will pester and then it will cause a self-destruction in the self. And that's just not fun, because then you're just gonna be this broken wreck of a human being. Really, really listen to yourself. Really get to know yourself and experience what it's like to be yourself. And if you find like something's not working, something's not right in you, don't just ignore it. Pursue it. Get to know what's wrong. Understand why it's wrong. And then take action to level everything out again. Because you have to have homeostasis and equilibrium, or else you won't work as a productive human being. Learn about what's causing the problems you're having, what's stemming them, and separate them into the 4 pillars, and understand which pillar is lacking, which is the weakest link, and work on it to build that link back up. And then you'll notice huge changes. Just your life is going to be better. That's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you like, hit the like button if you like this video. Feel free to comment below, let me know your opinions on this video. And we are about 2 weeks out from the beginning of my Russia vlogs, so those are going to be sick as fuck, so stay tuned for those. And as always, guys, have a great day and work on yourself and make yourself better.